My name is Dr. Huma Hassan and today I am going to deliver a lecture on scope of anthropology. This is a continuation in the series of lectures where earlier I have explained the meaning of anthropology. You can see in my playlist there are not many explanations with respect to the meaning of anthropology. Today I am going to talk about scope of anthropology. So the scope of anthropology, among all the anthropologies, there is no disagreement about it, about the subject matter of anthropology, that the scope of anthropology is definitely vast. Why the scope of anthropology is vast? Because we know that when we deal with anthropology, anthropology studies about human evolution, in holistic manner, in time and space. That's mean anthropology studies about humans in every possible aspects. Anthropology do not care whether humans are living or now dead, right? Even if they are living or they are non-living, or even if they have become fossils for us, anthropologists are very much interested to understand about human evolution. So the vastness of the subject is being, you can say, justified by its meaning. Definitely when we say that anthropology is a scientific study of human evolution in its holistic manner, that means that we are understanding everything about humans. Fine. Further, this vastness can be rationalized if we see its branches. Because anthropology is very much interested in knowing about how humans biologically evolve, and once he has evolved biologically, how he or she has socially evolved. Broadly, I would say anthropology are divided into two major branches, that is physical and social cultural anthropology. Further, to understand physical and social cultural evolution, we are very much dependent on archaeological and linguistic anthropology. So, broadly you can say we have two major branches, but then we have another branch also which we consider as archaeological anthropology, and then we have linguistic anthropology. And then nowadays we have another branch which says about applied anthropology. Again, the vastness of the subject is very well, you can say, verified by just looking at, you can see it by just looking at the subject, the topics of anthropology syllabus, both in paper 1 and paper 2. So, anthropology has to be, the subject matter, the scope has to be vast, because here we are dealing with lot many aspects. We want to understand that how we have evolved biologically. To have good understanding, we read about lot many theories biological evolutionary theories before Gregor Mendelian theories. For example, we read Lamarck theories, right? We also read, like, superstitious theories that the world used to believe that we have just come from sky, like that Adam and Eve, that theories, the religious theories about the evolution of man, right? That how we have come. But then we have scientific theory, like we have Lamarck theory, right? Then we have Charles Darwin theory. Then we have modern synthetic theory. So we have not many rules like Gauss rules, Gauss rules, right? We talk about adaptation and all. So adaptive radiation. So you will see that this is your syllabus 1.4. So we try to understand not many biological evolution. Then you will see that okay, we have this is what we study. Then we also study about primatology, about primates. So how we are very much similar physically and socially. We try to understand various genus. We try to understand various classification, taxonomy. So you can say that the scope is vast because we also study about primates, and in depth we study about primates. Then you will see that this is your 1.5 topic, by the way. Then this is your 1.5. Then in 1.6 we understand phylogenetic status, about fossils evidences which we have. So we try to see that how from Australopithecines we have become Homo sapiens sapiens, how we have evolved. So earlier we were Drypithecus, then Australopithecus and all Brahmopithecus. Then we have become Australopithecines. Then how we have become Homo habilis. Homo habilis is a species which is considered as intelligent. Homo erectus, then Neanderthal, Rhodesian men, how we have evolved. So anthropology is even studying about this, our ancestor. How we are understanding in an archaeological manner, right? So further we also study about hardcore cells, right? We study about cells. We study about protein synthesis, right? We study about DNA replications. Okay, we study about chromosomes. We study about RNA. We study about DNA, the structures, how enzymes are producing, how it is, the different DNA is responsible for different coatings. All this we are reading in anthropology only. Then you will see from 2.1 we are studying culture. We are studying ethnocentrism, cultural relativism. We are trying to understand marriage as a social institution, politics, economics as a social institution. Then we have anthropological theories. We start with evolution. Then we have diffusion theory. Then we have historical particularistic theories. And then we have this new evolutionary theories on culture evolution. Then we are studying about research methods. And then we also have genetics, where we are understanding that how genetics is responsible to show that how we have variations. And also we are studying chromosomal aberrations. We are studying about chromosomes, that how different studies it's helpful to understand that how human population can be saved from certain type of diseases, right? So we are trying to understand polymorphism, genetic polymorphism. We are studying pedigree analysis. So if chromosomes gets deleted, what happens, right? What type of diseases we can have? So different syndromes we study. Then also we understand and study about genetic markers. We study about blood system. Then we also study applied anthropology. We try to understand that how health causes and how we have different diseases in epidemiological anthropology. We study sports anthropology. This is applied anthropology. And then in paper 2, we study about evolutionary of Indian society. So you can see very well from my the points which I have discussed, and you can see on my board that the scope of the subject of anthropology has to be vast. Because we are very much interested to know geological time scale. How when there was no life at the Zoic period, and how we have come to Holocene period. Right? So when this humankind got developed, all this period is very much we are interested in. And not only this, to understand our evidences better, fossil evidences better, we also use dating methods. So we try to understand both absolute and relative dating methods too. So I think that there is nothing, absolutely nothing is being left out whensoever we are reading about anthropology. So the vastness of anthropology can also be quoted by different types of research which is involved in it. For example, we also study forensics. Forensic anthropology is there, where we are dealing just like forensics people. We are studying about this DNA, and we can also investigate and help crime scenes. So in this manner, you would see that the scope of anthropology is definitely vast. I hope you liked my lecture and you understood the concept of vastness really well. Thank you so very much.